Don't go into my... Okay, you know what? Don't shoot him. He's smart. He's adapted. Everybody, welcome Falcon RimWorld Alpha 7 Zombie Apocalypse mod. So, if you're wondering what the decision was, what did I come up with? Are we going to be cloning the old colony, or were we starting a new one? We're going to be starting a new colony. Why, you're asking? Well, I'd figure the voting for the clone, or the new colony, was kind of split down the middle, so I'd figure it'd probably be better if we just make a new one. Mind you, it'd be a little bit more work for me, because it means I have to kind of maintain 2 series now, as opposed to just 1. But at the same time, it does actually give us a chance to go through the colonists list a lot faster that way when we have 2 different colonies doing its thing, right? So, because of that, we will be doing that way. And the second thing we want to do is mods here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be playing with this time around. We have the core, which is essential to the game, obviously. We'd have modular tables, surgery extended, more floors, and zombie apocalypse. That's it. Nothing else too crazy like I have in a regular playthrough. Why? Because I figure since it's a zombie apocalypse, we shouldn't have extended crops or, you know, mist stuff or more beds or extended stonework. We're going to keep it kind of like, you know, grungy, a little bit dirty, a little bit harder, so that's the reason why we're going to go in with that one. And in case you guys want to play along, the seed that I created for this is obviously zombie, really basic. And where are we going to be starting at in case you guys want to play along? We'll be doing the challenge mode, and we're going to go into this world here. This is going to be the zombie seed. Select this, and in case you guys want to know where I'm at, it's going to be right over here. Ignore this right here. This is ours right here. So in case you want to play along, there you go. That is my colony starting point. So, alrighty guys, and here we go. I already have a few people renamed, which I will introduce really shortly. This is the map that we're starting off in case you guys want to take a little look here. Why is it a mountain area, not an outside area, Falcon? Well, the reason why I'm doing this is not because it makes it easier, but I'd figure because we're doing the zombie apocalypse mod, I kind of want to roleplay it a little bit, meaning, what do you do in a zombie apocalypse, right? Or an apocalypse altogether? You find bunkers to kind of, you know, huddle into, kind of play it safe, try to avoid everything that's going on outside of the world, right? So, that's the reason why we're going to be doing an underground bunker, quote-unquote, right? Obviously, it's not a real bunker, it's just a fucking mountain that we're going to be digging into. But we're going to play like it's a zombie apocalypse type of bunker, so that's the reasoning why I'm choosing a mountainy type of area. So hopefully you guys are okay with it. I know a lot of you people are enjoying the outside base in my other series, so you know, again, I'm doing that for sure, but I wanted to do an underground bunker for the zombie apocalypse mod. And in terms of our new people, our first, I guess, founders of the zombie mod, we're going to have Razor Captain the Marine. We're going to have Bushi the Entrepreneur. I think it's Bushi. Bushi. I'm probably, you know, mispronouncing that completely, but it's fine. Bougie. I like bougie anyway. And we're also going to be going with Ninendava. Or Ninendava. Nintendo. I'm going to just call her Nintendo. It's a lot easier for me that way. So, there you go. Those are the starters, and let's get the game rolling here. Actually, wait, before we get it rolling, let's get all this stuff hauled in first and foremost. So, let's get all the survival packing meals picked up. All of the wood picked up. Gotta always pick up wood, right? Yeah. Alrighty, not bush. We don't want to pick bush up. Bush could go away. That's, you know, not a euphemism for anything else, I assure you. Some silver here that we probably want to get involved with. Cool, and then there's some weapons that we have to pick up here. So, Razor Captain is my Marine. You'll probably be my #1 shooter right off the bat. So let's have you go and grab the Lee Enfield, which happens to be right next to you, oddly enough. Bougie, you get this pistol, and Nintendo, you come and grab that. Alrighty? And then medkits. We'll have a few of them to begin with, so it's fine. We'll get those picked up. Is that about it? Let's go around here and make sure what is available to us right off the bat here. A little bit more metal here. We will pick that up. We'll probably need that for sure. Alrighty, we got that under control. What else here? We have silver and metal. That's already set to being picked up. Anything else? The fuck? Oh, turtle. Turtle! Oh, look at this turtle. It's got like a complete oasis going on over here. Must be nice. Don't worry, turtle. Those zombies will come after you too, I'm pretty sure. And we have some more food over here that's already been set for picked up. Alrighty, I think we have everything going on that we need. So, here is the real question. Where do we start digging into? Well, we have a geyser here and a geyser here. Obviously the best place would probably be here, I would say. Unfortunately, the geysers are all the way down there, so I won't be able to kind of utilize them anytime soon, unless we probably dig into here and then take this into our account. We'll see. So let's get the game going on over here. We need to start off small, build a stockpile, build a room, need a growing zone, need colonist bed. This game acts like I've never played it before, every single time. It's not too wrong, though. I always make a lot of stupid mistakes, even though I've played this game like forever now. So let's do a See, let's do a stockpile, I would say. Let's stop wasting time, number one. Let's do a stockpile for now, momentary. Down over here, I'm gonna say. Just bring everything over here. Let's go into the storage and make sure that we're grabbing everything. Weapons, bring it here. Chunks, not any of that. Alright, that's cool. So we're gonna bring this as a normal priority for now, just the overall stockpile, and then we'll start splitting up later on. And we're also gonna need a dumping stockpile, more than likely, just because you always need one of those. Probably a small one like over here. And then we're gonna need a momentary growing zone, so we can get some momentary food. Meanwhile, growing zone, you're gonna probably work your way, let's say. So we're gonna be digging over here, we might as well have the growing zone kinda nearby. So this seems kind of good, assuming we can grow through most of this. Doesn't quite seem like it. Let me try this again. Growing zone. That'll work. So this will be a growing zone for potatoes because it's the easiest one to make or grow, and one that gives you the most profit out of. Alrighty, so we have that set up. Everybody has their overview. We have, we're gonna be going with auto for a while just because I found it recently to kind of work a little bit better to my liking, just because I tend to assign a lot of ones here and there, so it's never really too profitable for me because I have a lot of people doing the same task or not doing what I want them to do. So I guess auto will just kind of take care of that for us. Meanwhile, we have Bougie over here just picking everything up like a total boss, while Razor Captain, the Marine, is over here planting away. Razor Captain, really, why don't you go fight something or something, man? You're a Marine, bro. This guy. No, you know what? I'm a Marine that enjoys the beauties of life. I love to farm. I love to do a little bit of Martha Stewart stuff, you know. That's my thing. That's just how I roll. I'm not sure why Razor Captain sounds that way either. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but, you know, that's the way I kind of made him sound in my head. Alrighty, so everything's fine right now. We're just going to do some collecting. Let's keep this, slow it down a little bit. You know, I think one of my biggest issues is that I speed the game up constantly all the time. I think it's because I don't have any patience in real life, so it kind of, you know, spills over to my video game stuff. So let's actually slow it down a little bit and start planning over here. So, we want to start mining as soon as possible. We want to start building a few things as well. You know, the drop beacon, the kitchen table to actually start cooking our meals soon. I think that would be kind of important to have. So let's see here, we're gonna need some solar panels as well. If we start digging in towards here, we could kind of go downward afterward, right? I have our growing zone over here, so maybe a solar panel here wouldn't be the worst idea. So how about we do, let's see, let's start mining down through here, make this our little passageway. And then after we open this up, we could just kind of go like, well, go down a bit further, actually. Alrighty, and after we have that set up, we could just kind of start going downwards. Alrighty. So this will be a little bit of a hallway, and then after we have that set up, we'll probably... Well, actually, we should do it by 3, right? Because if we line this up... Actually, we should do it by 4. Why by 4? Because if we line up these walls with the power conduit walls, we're going to need a little space in between. And I don't like the one single-digit corridor. So we're going to do mining through 4. Now, this takes a bit more longer, obviously, but I feel it'll kind of help us out here. So this will be the wall, this will be the wall, it'll turn over here, meaning, conduit wall, hallway. This will stop right about here, right? And then we'll turn down this way. So perhaps we'll do this. There you go. So it's a little bit more mining I really wanted to do early on, but, you know, it is what it is. Especially if we're going to start planning ahead of time for once. And then over here we'll have our area where we just kind of bunker up for now. Okay, we have people set for mining, we do, but they're doing other important things right now. I guess apparently, you know, not as important as, you know, making your own places to live, right? I would imagine that's kind of important, guys. Just throwing it out there. I guess I should probably go into manual priorities for that, huh? Or at least make one of my miners do nothing else, meanwhile, which is, well, I don't need 2 growers, really, do I? Nindava, you're a good, miner, so let's remove you from growing. And I don't really need hunting for now. So let's have you just focus on the mining meanwhile. There you go. Excellent. Again, let's slow it down. I'm gonna work with the 2-speed this time. How about that? We'll kind of meet you guys halfway. You guys want me to slow it down a bit? I will, but let me at least do 2-speed as opposed to 3. Alrighty. That's kind of a weird entrance to what we just did right there. Is that how I play that out? Seems kind of odd. Well, I guess that's... No, that's really awkward. Let's mine these 2 guys out as well while we're at it, okay? I guess right now, let me go up to 3 right now just because we can. You know, nothing's really happening right now. We just need stuff to get done, so let's let this happen in the on the 3-speed. However, we're going to need a momentary sleeping spot for now as well. So how about metal modular table? Why are you X'd out? Interesting. We're going to do sleeping floor, at least for now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry you guys are sleeping on the floor. I guess you don't probably like it, but, you know, let's not be picky right now. We're trying to do some stuff here. What is this? This weird patch of dirt. I'm not even sure. Honestly, I'll let you guys know right now. I've never played the zombie mod before, so I don't know what the hell to expect. This is my first time, so we're going to go into this blind. I'm going to play this like I usually play every RimWorld colony. But once the zombies start arising, I have no idea how to deal with that, so it's going to be kind of interesting for sure. Need a meal source? Well, I mean, we have some meals here. I'd rather not use those. So you're right, we do need a meal source. How about we get a... Well, we're going to need a kitchen to be powered up. So how about we do some power? Solar panels, might as well do this. Make sure they're not falling in through any sort of shade, so they get the maximum potential here. So let's just do it through here, here. I think all we really need right now is 2, right? Because this costs 80 metal. We actually have enough metal, so let's just start doing 4 right now. And then we'll probably run a power conduit line down through here, here, and then here. And I'll probably just make like a makeshift kitchen here for now. It's gonna look so weird, but it's gonna work, believe me, it will. We'll do a cook stove right here, just so it doesn't catch fire, you know? So we'll do that right about there. That should be powered up anyway. Blocked by a rock chunk. Oh, okay, we can't just haul that suddenly. Alright, I see how it is. So let's haul these rock chunks out of the way here if we can. We have a dumping stockpile down there anyway. Razor Captain's over here building. Let me have him finish doing that before I bother these people to haul these rock chunks out of the way. So it's probably best to actually finish this up first. Alrighty, so Razor Captain, you're building away. Yeah, go ahead and build, man. It's kind of really important anyway. And again, we're going to probably need some batteries as well, too, to actually store up the energy. Otherwise, you know, we're just going to have power in daytime, and nighttime we're kind of fucked. So Razor Captain, do me a solid here. Can you haul this rock chunk off? And where is the other dude at? Bougie, what are you up to? You're hauling metal to the stockpile? That's fine. How about you haul this rock out of the way, though? There you go. Perfect. So we have that going on, which is good. Let's go and set up a stove right about here. Oh, really? Bougie, hurry up, man. Thank you, my friend. Put this down right there for now. Okay, good. I don't think that's going to fall under the radius of the rain. It probably could, but we're going to play it a little bit risky and see if it doesn't. So that's fine right there. That'll get built. And then we're going to need some crops to actually make our meals, which, you know, makes sense. So for now, we'll, I guess, continue using these guys, but I'd rather kind of X them out really soon. Just so that we don't kind of waste them and have them for actual times of needs. And we're going to need some batteries as well. Let me really quickly, what I'm going to do here is pause for a second. Let me go into orders and let me do planning tool through here, just so that I remember what I wanted to mine out. So we'll do this and this, obviously. And then what I'm going to do is just cancel out the... Oh god, it cancels the planning tool as well. What I wanted to do was actually just cancel out the... Oh, you know what I could do? Let's just cancel out this way, so they can't mine through there just yet. And what I'm going to do instead is have them mine a little bit of a battery room. Let's see, this is here. Probably up to here, maybe? So, for now, momentary... Actually, it shouldn't be momentary because this is going to be our walled area. Yeah, it'll work. Let's just do this momentarily. So we'll do... Let's see, battery... 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 Have like 3 or so? So we'll just mine this out for the battery purposes. There we go. So Nindava did change her mining priority because she can't get through that side, obviously. Build a room and need batteries. I'm going to build the batteries, game. Don't worry. I plan to. Cooking stove, absolutely no power right now. Makes sense because there is no sun. Hence, our solar generators aren't really, you know, necessarily storing energy for us. Alrighty. So meanwhile this is going on, we could start doing some cutting of the wood, which is, you know, kind of terrifying if you're a dude. But, I mean, we're talking about the trees out here, obviously. Because otherwise it'd be kind of immature, and, you know, immaturity and me just really don't go hand in hand. Really mature individual. Says Dad with a grin on his face. Oh, God. Alrighty. So, Nindava's over here doing her thing. We're gonna... Let's see. You're still growing that stuff out, right? Have we harvested just yet? Not yet. Okay, good. What do we have here? A group from Talisman Village are visiting the colony. What are you guys even visiting me for? Do you guys realize there's zombies out there? Are you the zombies? Are you here like in disguise? Are you guys gonna come back as zombies? That's my real question. If so, it's gonna suck. I don't want to talk to you guys because then if you come back as a zombie, I'll feel kind of bad putting you down. Let's be serious here, I probably won't. I hate the visitors anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You guys are over here eating these foods? Yeah, I know. We'll get some meals soon, I know. You just gotta finish up what you're doing over here so I could kind of build some batteries, man. Let's go into battery mode right about here, I'm gonna say. Place one right there. Place one right here, and then place another one right there. Well, we will as soon as, she's done over here mining that area out. And Dava, can you, come in? Well, I'm glad you want to build. But if you could also mine this out, we could set up the other one. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna go sleep. Alright, yeah, go sleep. Go do your thing. So let's go into power here, and we'll set up the last battery that we need for meanwhile. Right about there. I'm going to need a power conduit, obviously. So, power conduit through here. And let's set it up that way for now. Alright, let's fast forward. What are you guys doing? Just wandering around? Wondering what the hell we're doing? Oh, don't worry about what I'm doing here, Jones and Doug, if those are your real names. Nice, bowl haircuts. What is this, the 70s and the 60s? I'm sorry, that thing went out with Ringo Starr and John Lennon and Paul McCartney and George Harrison. There we go. I always forget George Harrison. I don't know why. George Harrison is actually... If we're going to talk about the Beatles here for a second, George Harrison is actually my favorite Beatle. I'm going to throw it out there. His solo career was amazing. Short-lived, but amazing. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Alrighty, so everything here is good. We're going to start storing up some battery power, which is good. Boomrat, I would appreciate if you don't eat my small supplies of food, you asshole. So let's go here and really quickly set up a build to start making some meals. Let's cook a simple meal, obviously. I'm going to do this up to, I don't know. Configure and do until you have... We only have 3 people right now, right? So, let's make this until we have, like, 5 people, or 5 meals just to be on the safe side. Yeah, sure. And we will use, I guess everything in the radius that you can. No big deal otherwise. I guess we could just move all of our food down to here too and make a little stockpile over here too. That wouldn't be too bad. So let's do a stockpile. Stockpile right through here. And this will be for nothing but food. So turn all this shit off for now. This will be foods, raw, veggie. Yeah, sure, whatever. Have all meat and vegetarian there. Good. And this will be my preferred area for food. And then I could come over here and configure this bill out to not incorporate the entire fucking map. That's good right there. Alrighty. There you go, that's fine. So, hauling. Nope. Don't haul it there. Yeah. I'm glad you changed your mind. Oh! A local squirrel's gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Where is the squirrel at? Is that you? Are you the angry squirrel? You are. Who are you fighting? Nindava, here, move out of the way. Let the, villagers fight this, There you go, yeah! Yeah, alrighty. Nothing like taking the coward move of having these people fight the, squirrel instead. That's fine, man. I mean, it works for me. So there's gonna be a dead squirrel there, which we can butcher down for food. And there we go, we're having... Oh, you know what? Is he gonna be doing this, Let's do another stockpile for food down over here, so we don't have to go all the way down there to get food. So we'll do a stockpile, I guess for now, over here on the floor. Our our food that we're gonna eat, our meals, are gonna be just on the floor. That's okay though. Let's not be picky about it. Turn everything off for now. This will be for meals, and this will be preferred for meals. So you do me a favor. Let's drop that. Pick it back up. Well, I mean, pick it back up. It's fine. Haul it. You can haul it. There you go. Yeah, simple and easy, right? There you go. Alrighty. Now, with those meals being built, or not built, but, made, we could pretty much X out these old meals and then make sure they don't get, eaten instead. So that's fine. We have that going on. What is this supposed to be? Oh, cargo cluster of, shit. Oh, uranium. Yeah, I never really have uranium this early on, so yeah, sure, let's pick it up. Why not? Alrighty. So far it's looking alright. What I want to do is also, if we can, we do have enough wood to probably... just solidify our defense. Oh shit, we have to start researching for everything else though. Researching. How I hate you so much. Okay, production. Decoration misc. Here we go. Metal, no, just to do a wooden one, man. fucking hate doing this so much. Alrighty, here, you come over here and hang out, okay? That's gonna be where you're gonna hang out. We're gonna research stuff right there. Don't eat my meals, you pieces of shit. Again, this is the reason why I want to set up the wooden wall so we could get these squirrels out of here so they can stop eating my shit. You know what I'm gonna do? Meanwhile, we're gonna just do a metal conduit wall through here. It's a little bit too close to the thing there, so we'll do it through metal. I guess we could just use the wall up there, right? Yeah, you know what? Cancel this out. Metal conduit. We're gonna run you down through, I'm gonna say through here. Sounds pretty good to me. And then through right about here. And then we'll set up a, just a regular door right about here. And then we're just gonna kill the rest of these squirrels that are inside of our crop field eating my shit. And then, you know, that will be fine. As a matter of fact, we should probably start doing that now. Although the boom rat kind of worries me because, you know, obviously the boom rat will go boom and set everything ablaze. Razor Captain's over here making our food, which is fine. Alright, now that he's done this, Razor Captain, let's go into fuck you mode over here and fire at this boom rat, who happens to be right on my crop field too. That's a fire waiting to happen right there. Don't go into my... Okay, you know what? Don't shoot him. He's smart. He's adapted. Just get the squirrels meanwhile then. How about that? That boom rat adapted, man. He was just like, oh, you're gonna set me on fire. Alright, will you set me on fire in your battery room? That's the real question. There he goes. So he's on fire now. Razor Captain, come over here and take care of this fire if you may. Don't stand on the fire, just put it out. Alrighty. Now, we'll fire at this squirrel here. Don't ruin the solar... Oh, really? Don't ruin the solar generators. Come around. Fire at the squirrel. Boom, he's dead. Anybody else want some more? You want some more over here? Yeah, I see you. You're coming inside for a reason. It's gonna be the biggest mistake of your life, buddy, that's for sure. Alrighty. And then we have a few more of them out here. Just get them. Get them. Don't ruin our walls, please. There we go, and we'll get this guy as well. You know what, we'll probably build a butcher table and start butchering some of this meat down as well. No reason not to. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We have a little bit of a mass squirrel homicide happening inside the base, but that's fine. So, what I'm gonna do then is, I'm gonna set these bodies up for hauling. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and the reason we're gonna do that is because I'll set up a butcher table around here and set up a stockpile for it. So let's do a dumping stockpile. Let's say for now, just over here, right? And this dumping stockpile is gonna be 4 corpses. Sure, any sort of corpse for now. Normal, I think is fine. Actually, no, prioritize. Preferred. Alrighty, and then this stockpile over here, we could just turn bodies off of that one, just leave it for chunks. Okay? So that's good there. And then, butcher table is the next thing we do need. So let's go into production, butcher table, and butcher table will be placed, where do we butcher down these dudes at? I guess for now, here works fine. I guess here works fine then. We'll place it there, and then we'll get these dudes, hauled off, right? Yeah. And once that's set up, we'll set up the bill for it. Alrighty, and then we need to actually get the roof off of this place, otherwise we won't get any power over here. So let's do zone, create no roof region over that. I said create the no roof region game. I still see a goddamn roof. There you go, perfect. Alrighty, so let's call it an episode here today, guys. We have a good small little startup going. I kind of gave you an idea as what we're going to be going with here, and this seems pretty good. I like it so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot, not only for this series, but for the overall growth of the channel. And again, the more support there is for this colony, I'll keep this one going along with the original one, and we'll see if I can balance it all out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I will catch you next time.